Good afternoon.
Hello and welcome back to the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Tournament here at York High School in Elmhurst, Illinois. We have a matchup between the Batavia Bulldogs and the Glenbard North Panthers in this Consolation Elite 8 matchup. Winner of this one will take on the Downers Grove South Mustangs on Monday to see who will advance to the Consolation Championship. I'm T.S. Lukais. Alongside me is Gabe Arriaga. And Gabe, what can we expect from these two teams here in this matchup?
TJ, this is going to be a really good game. I can tell you that. These two teams are very good. Even though they're in the consolation bracket, these are still two teams that have star-studded players, and they are teams to watch out for. So we should have a very good game.
Yeah, and the first three goes there from Joe Reed. Gets us started here in the South Gym with a three-pointer. Glenbard North trying to answer back with a three-pointer of their own, and they do. Matt Welch knocks it down from deep.
TJ, we have some shooters in the South Gym. Those are two three-pointers to start off this game for either team.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of that in the last game, too, between Downers Grove South and Yorkville. A lot of three-pointers being shot and a lot of three-pointers being made here in the South Gymnasium.
If you're a shot clock, watch out, because that one hits the shot clock.
A good drive there. Arturo Redento driving inside, finishing with his left hand. 5-3 in favor of the Panthers. Here's Batavia now. Xavier Justice going to swing this one over. Cauley now inside of Abalos. Abalos almost gets stripped away, goes up with the left hand and gets the baby hook to go.
Abalos yesterday had 28 points, and he's just such a great player all around. He's committed to, he's committed to Cornell. He can shoot the ball even at 6'8". He's an incredible three-point shooter, but he's an even more problem inside the paint.
Yeah, and you definitely have to watch out for that lefty shot. Most people are used to having to guard a righty, but that extra layer of him being a lefty makes him that much more dangerous. Jack Shager has it now here for the Panthers. He's going to swing this one into the corner. A three-point attempt there for Glenbard North. Won't fall. Carpenter can't get it to go. Abalos now pushing it back down the other way for the Bulldogs. Abalos inside near the free throw line. Loose ball on the floor. Diving. Batavia's able to regroup after that. Now driving inside, kicking back out. A three-point attempt here. Cauley, no good. Rebound by Glenbard North. Matt Welch able to get that one.
Number 21, Xavier Justice on Batavia. He doesn't score too much, but he's a great facilitator and is a reason why so many of his teammates are great.
Shager has it up top. Kicks it over now to Redento. Redento now to Carpenter. Carpenter with it over on the left wing. Welch swinging the rock over now to the right wing. Mahari Thatch going inside, trying to work on Abalos. Can't find anything. 5 seconds now left on the shot clock. Shager's has to work fast. Shager, a tough pull-up fadeaway. That one won't go. Trying to fight for the rebound, and coming up with it is Batavia, but a foul called there on Matt Welch.
We can already see a score of 5-5. We're going to have a very even game.
Batavia now bringing this one up. Justice has it. Working on Thatch, kicking inside, good move. Abalos can't finish though on the reverse layup. Rebound Redento, who's now pushing it here for the Panthers. Redento's gonna pull this one back out, handing it off to Thatch. Thatch, a long-time returner here at the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Shager finds Thatch down low. Guarded by Abalos, going up and around the bigger defender. He can't get the shot to go, but a foul called there as falling on top of him is Josh Cauley.
A great job by Thatch, making his presence known inside the paint with multiple shots, and then
pass inside, Thatch down low, can't get it to go. Fouled once again. Kaylee gonna be the one to receive the foul. 2 free throw shots now going Mahari Thatch's way. Thatch on the first free throw can't get it to fall. Running in and out, Batavia making an early substitution as Kaylee has 2 fouls already in this first quarter. That's looking to get his team the lead here with this free throw off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Abalos now here for the Bulldogs. Xavier Justice getting across half court, splitting a double team. Finds his man open in the corner. A corner three ball off the front of the rim. That one won't fall for Joe Daly. Carpenter driving around. Right hand floater gets it to go and one. Not in position there is Justice. Huge play there from Lamari Carpenter, and now he'll go to the line and try to complete the three-point play.
What a great job there by Carpenter. Not scared to go through with the contact, and ultimately it leads to him getting an and one play.
Free throw does not fall for Glenbard North. Justice has this now here with Batavia. Batavia stuck up top without a dribble. Passing this one over now to Joe Reed. Reed loses it.
He has a kick ball, I think.
Might have been a shot clock issue. Looks like they're resetting it now. I believe that is what it is, as Batavia keeps possession of the basketball. Justice. We're seeing Redento push that half-court line early and often. Yeah. Three-point shot made there. Redento coming in off the bench. Or out of the break, rather. Batavia the other way. Abalos trying to knock one down. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded there by Carpenter. Carpenter now trying to push it up here for the Panthers. Shager switching this one over now. Redento on the right wing. Ball being swung back up. Carpenter driving to his right. A pull-up jumper from the elbow. That one's off the back iron. Rebound once again for Abalos. Abalos swings this over the corner. A three-ball read. That one's going to be too long. That should bring this one up slowly here for Glenbard North. Redento, a very solid tournament for this Panthers team. Shager going to his left to Carpenter in the corner, guarded by Reed. Matt Welch trying to go baseline, but a traveling violation called. Moved his feet too quickly there, and that will be a turnover, and Batavia will get possession.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 steps is too many, TJ, or else you will be called for a travel. Batavia now has a chance to get back in this one. So they're down 5 now. 2 minutes left in the second period, or first period.
Couple substitutions here for Batavia. Checking for the first time, Darian Susic. Xavier Justice has this one now here for Batavia on the right wing. Guarded by Redento, and Shager gets with a steal, going 1-on-2, and Shager finishes it up and around Xavier Justice. Now a 7-point lead here for Glenbard North. 1:52 left to go in the first quarter.
What a great sequence there for Shager, getting the steal and the points after.
Abalos trying to make something happen on the other end. Going up, and he gets it in there with the left hand. Abalos doing what he can to keep his team in it for the first 7 points here for Batavia. Redento going in with the left hand, swatted away by Abalos. Now pushing it down the other way is Dane Ferrer. Can't get that shot to go as Justice. Now pushing it the other way. Redento going inside. Can't finish once again past Abalos. Abalos making his presence felt on the inside.
Abalos, such a great defender, TJ. It's just so hard to get points on him when he's inside the paint.
And a foul called there underneath the basket. Susic will go to the line here for 2 shots. 1 minute left to play here in the quarter.
As we saw earlier in this Tosh, TJ, free throws are extremely crucial. I was announcing a game earlier today where most people were missing their free throws, and it ultimately led to that team losing. I mean, every point counts, right?
Yeah, we see a free throw clank off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, maybe I should not be talking about that. I'm going to announcer's jinx, maybe.
Yeah, a 5-point game definitely would have been helpful to knock these two down. Could have made it a 1-possession game if he was able to knock down both. Second one is good, though, for Susic. Glenbard North with a possibility of going 2 for 1 here. Carpenter handing it off to Thatch. Now to Redento. Ball being swung around. Bledsoe Taylor, who's in the game for the first time. Shager going in with the left hand, and Jack Shager, another 2 at the rack.
What a great job there by Schrader, abusing the open lane, going inside, and takes the easy layup.
Opportunity for Batavia. 3-pointer blocked by Shager over on the left side. The guard there, Jack Shager, 6'1", the senior, showing his versatility on the defensive side.
Yeah, he's starting to make his presence known in this gym. He's doing great offensively and also defensively. So he's got a steal and multiple points.
20 seconds now left in the quarter, 13 on the shot clock. Ball over in the corner for Batavia. Schroeder now inside. Farrar gets it to go. 9 seconds remain. 2 for 1 opportunity granted to Glenbard North, trying to get those 2 points back that they just lost. 3 seconds. Shager got to get a shot off. Carpenter off one leg, and that one's going to be wide right. And that's going to do it here for the end of the first quarter. 14-10 with Glenbard North in the lead over Batavia.
So it's a really even match, TJ. Both teams have been doing really good defensively. I mean, you go highlight for Batavia, we have Albos doing incredible. He's got multiple blocks on the day. He's got 4 of the 10 points for Batavia, so he's definitely the player to watch out for in this game.
Yeah, they'll definitely need to look to feed him more come the second quarter, but for us, we're going to step away here shortly. You've been watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic right here on York Sports Network. Back now here for the start of the second quarter. Glenbard North has possession first with a 4-point lead. Jack Shager has it. Out to Welch from deep, and Welch connects from the corner. Now a 7-point lead here for the Panthers.
Schrager's just doing so good on offense. He's got so many points. He's got 6 points, I think, on the day. Doing a great job for the offense.
Batavia now on the offensive side. And there's going to be a trip there on the corner. That one going to be on Mahari Thatch. That's going to be Thatch's first foul. Couple substitutions here for Batavia. We've seen them go to the bench early and often here so far in this game, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, Batavia has an incredible depth when it comes to bench. That's why they're one of the better teams in this tournament, but, you know, yeah.
And that appears to be a kickball violation. So Batavia will keep it as it goes off the foot of Redento. Justice the one with it. Getting the read, now back out to Justice. Justice trying to split the middle. Farrar now. Swings it over, corner opportunity for Reed, a three-pointer off the front of the rim. Tipped up by Abalos, won't go. Now rebounded, going the other way is Redento. Redento has it at the top of the key, the Carpenter. That's dribbling this one up. Swing it over to Redento, and that one's stolen away. Farrar going the other way. That pass is going to be just out of the reach, and that's going to go out of bounds. Glenbard North will get the basketball.
Yeah, the Panthers got a break there, as Abalos is so great in the paint. If he had gotten that ball, TJ, that could have not ended well for Glenbard North.
Shager driving to his left, kicks it back out. Welch trying to go inside. A right-hand floater going off the head of Batavia and out of bounds as Farrar was standing out. Trying to think with the ball. He was a little bit lost there as when basketball bounced off his head off the missed shot from Welch.
You know, like the ball came out of Welch's hands correctly. He just went straight into the backboard and down.
And Shager, that one rattles out. Can't get the three-pointer to go. That would have made it a double-digit lead. 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Justice kicks it to the corner. Abalos driving baseline. Kicks it back out. Reed an open look from deep, and Reed catches in. Nothing but that there for Joe Reed.
It's a great read there by Abalos, finding Reed in the corner. He had an open look, and he knows he's a shooter, so gives it right to him. And that's an easy point there for Batavia.
Carpenter has it now for the Panthers, guarded by Reed. Almost goes out of bounds, but yes, it does. Redento could not save it in time as Carpenter lost the handle. Batavia getting the basketball back, down 4.
And I mean, how Batavia's playing right now, it'd be no surprise if they start coming back in this game, the momentum changes.
Farrar has the ball right now. Swings this one now over to Reed. Reed back up, Farrar up top. Justice with it over in the left wing, guarded by Jack Shager. Nothing going for him though. 14 on the shot clock, driving in right. That one a little too hard. A steal there now going the other way from Bledsoe Taylor. Shager gonna slow things up. Down low, Redento, and they're gonna call a traveling violation on Redento.
Yeah, TJ, I don't know about that one. I didn't exactly see the travel. Looked like a good pass from Schrader with the spin move. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, I'm not the ref, so I don't get to decide what's what.
Redento gonna check out of the game here for Glenbard North, just the second substitution. Christian DeAlexander, the one coming in for him. And a foul called on Matt Welch. That's now gonna be his second.
Batavia's got to, you always got to keep in mind of the fouls. Make sure you're not doing too many. Batavia's got, I mean, Glenbard North has 2 in the period.
Driving in now to his left, Batavia trying to come back all the way here. 4:40 left to play in the second quarter. Jarin. Abalos a deep 3. That's off the back iron, and that's going to hit out of play, hitting the strings, upholding the basket.
I mean, that just shows Abalos is not scared to shoot that 3 ball. Even though he's 6'8", he's supposed to be a big man. He does not play like one, as he's a really good shooter. But I mean, yeah, 6'8", he's got to be so good inside, and he is.
Bledsoe Taylor here for Glenbard North, driving inside, stripped away. Loses his shoe. Abalos trying to track it down, but foot was on the line as he trying to save it.
Yeah, Abalos in shock that his foot was out of bounds. I mean, these lines here in the South Gym are kind of confusing with so many in here, so a slight disadvantage playing in this gym as Abalos finds out the hard way.
Yeah, you have the regulation basketball court lines as well as volleyball court lines and a ton of badminton courts in here as well. So there's lines all over the place. there's a white line that's literally right next to the out-of-bounds baseline, so definitely a little bit confusing. But Gabe, with this just being a 4-point game, it's been a little bit of a slow second quarter, not too much scoring. But if you're Batavia, what are you thinking Coach Nazos is talking about to his guys here about the offensive strategy for this team?
Well, I mean, they're playing good defense, and offensively, they just got to start hitting their shots because they're getting open looks and they're able to put them up. They just got to start hitting them. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing for me, at least. I don't know about you, though.
Yeah, I definitely try to look to get Abalos the ball down low. He really hasn't been in the paint area much offensively, and with the size advantage, I'm surprised that we haven't seen it so much, because once he starts going down low, it's going to start opening up opportunities for his teammates from the outside, because they're going to have to get more than one guy to cover him down in the paint. Jaeger trying to go up for it. And I believe that is going to be a charge going the other way, as Jaeger connected with the body of Xavier Justice, who is down low and in possession with the feet set.
Yeah, and Xavier Justice, TJ, he's not the biggest scorer on Batavia. But he's a great impact player because he's a great facilitator, and yeah, he's a great facilitator and just loves moving the ball around.
Abalos with it, a pull-up three. Knocks it down, nothing but net. There he is, Jax Abalos, first points of the second quarter.
He's got 7, and that's what I'm talking about, TJ. He's a great three-point shooter, even at his height of 6'8".
Redento here for Glenbard North. Kicking it outside, nothing there for Day Alexander. Back to Redento. Redento hands this one off. Bledsoe Taylor now has it over on the left wing. 6 seconds remain on the shot clock. Redento gonna have to work quickly here. 3 seconds now. Redento can't get the shot off. Shot won't fall anyways. So Batavia gonna get the ball off the shot clock violation. 2:47 remain here in the second quarter. A 17-16 ball game, seeing the Glenbard North Panthers in the lead.
Yeah, Redento basically calls ISO as he takes on the entire Batavia team. And I mean, you have to start being a team player, right? I mean, time's ticking down the shot clock. You don't have an open look, you got to move that ball, TJ.
Batavia trying to come back all the way. Reed in the corner, no. Loose ball, and Abalos is able to get that one. Swing it back to the corner, another three from Reed. Once again, it's long. Rebounded now by Carpenter, who pushes up. Fetch trying to go 1-on-2 in the fast break. A spin move, but swatted away by Abalos.
Abalos said not today, as he was ready for that shot. My goodness.
Glenbard North now trying to make a stand defensively, but an open look and an open layup made. Berggren knocking that layup down.
I mean, Abalos, TJ, he's one of the best defenders on the court and also one of the best offensive players on this court. He's just such a well-rounded player.
Yeah, now Glenbard North trailing for the first time. Carpenter can't get that floater to go. Bouncing around the rim a couple times, and a foul in the backcourt there on Lamarty Carpenter.
Those shots always hurt the most because it's just one slight bounce that can change it from going in and going out. So, I mean, those points that, I mean, that's how Batavia's finally come back in this game, as they've been playing great defense as well.
Yeah, that's going to be Carpenter's first foul, but team's fourth foul. Next one will put Batavia at the free throw line. Batavia now, this one in the hands of Kaylee. Abalos driving inside, and that's going to be a charge. Jack Shager once again, or sorry, excuse me, Matt Welch this time, and on the inside taking that charge.
Yeah, Abalos being just a little too aggressive, goes in with too much power, and I mean, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, Welch just sitting there waiting for that charge, and great use of his body there.
And that's the best thing you can do if you're Glenbard North. You're undersized, so you got to put that body on the line to try and stop him at all costs. Glenbard North, just a little over a minute now left in the quarter. Redento, swing this one over. Bledsoe Taylor. Back to Redento, who's guarded by Abalos. Driving inside, Redento, a spin move. Not there. Trying to pass it outside. Shager comes up with it. 10 left on the shot clock. Jack Shager taking his time. Wants to get a good shot. Kicks out a three-pointer. Bledsoe Taylor off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Batavia, pushing it the other way. Going in, and a glass cleaning block there from Lamari Carpenter. Stops the fast break opportunity.
And a great job there by Carpenter, not giving up on the play, hustling back onto defense, and ultimately getting the block for the Panthers. Just mind you, TJ, the Panthers have not scored in quite a few minutes, as they're still sitting at 17 points.
Yeah, Reed's not able to knock it down, but a long scoring spell here for Glenbard North, hitting an early three in the second quarter and haven't had a point since. A timeout called here from Coach Todd. We're going to step away here with 21 seconds left in the first half. 18-17, Batavia holds a 1-point lead. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic right here on York Sports Network. Now back from the timeout, 21.1 seconds in the first half. Shot clock is off. Glenbard North in possession, trying to take the lead, just 3 points in the second quarter for them. Carpenter has it over on the right wing, guarded by Reed. Pass trying to get it down low, but that's tipped out of bounds. Last touch there by Xavier Justice. So Glenbard North will have another chance at it with 11.3 seconds left to go.
Panthers probably looking just to inbound and hold the ball for the last shot.
Carpenter, 4 seconds. Got to move quickly. Redento, a shot from deep. That's off the front of the rim. That's his second effort. Does not fall and would not have counted anyways. And now going into halftime, Batavia comes back there in the second quarter. Now has a 1-point lead, 18-17. And going into this halftime period, Gabe, if you're Glenbard North's head coach, Kevin Ton, what are you telling his guys for the offense in this second half? They looked great in the first quarter, but not much going there in the second.
I was thinking about this question before the half came to an end, and my conclusion was they have to start getting Schrader started again. In the beginning of this game, Schrader was doing incredible in offense. He had multiple shots, and he was overall being a great player on the court. But then he started getting cold. That's when this whole offense started getting cold. And I think for the Panthers, the biggest thing is they have to start getting Schrader open looks.
Yeah, 100%. Shager's got to get things going there in the second half. And before we step away for halftime, we would like to read to you our sponsors of the 2024 Jack Tosh Holiday Classic: Breakaway Basketball, Byline Bank, Cameo Dental, Chicago Supercoach LLC, DJ Daniel, Elmhurst Airborne Basketball, Elmhurst Baseball and Softball, Elmhurst Eagles Football, Elmhurst Photo Boutique, MPIST, Every Single Day Basketball, Howard Customs, ICI Builds, Knights Basketball, Lockdown Basketball, Lucio Digital Coaching Tools, LW Reedy Real Estate, Mama Maria's Pizza, Martucci Family, MC Squared, Midwest Cardiovascular Institute, Roberto's, State Farm from Mike Callahan, 3-Level Basketball Trading, and the York Athletic Boosters. Thank you guys so much for watching the first half action here in the Consolation Elite 8 matchup. You've been watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network.
Welcome back to this halftime show of these two teams. Luca, which team is better?
You know, it's a 1-point game right now. Batavia with the lead, and you know, Coach Dezos, I know he's going to want to do something special with this team, so I got them pulling away a bit more. But meanwhile, at Glenbard North, I mean, you got a lot of guys, and we'll see what Coach Toon will do. Coach Toon will do.
And after this short break, Gabe Arriaga will be back on the mic. Not too good at announcing, but he will be back.
Welcome back to the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Still waiting for some people to come back, so I will give you a very descriptive play-by-play. It's Oblos for three, goes right of the rim and short. Now Redendo takes it up, passes to Welch. Welch over to Carpenter in the corner. Carpenter back up to Schrader, robbed by Reed. Reed goes up and in and lays it up for two. And Schrader gives it to his man. This is Thatch over to Schrader. Schrader in the elbow, guarded by Justice. Xavier Justice now to take it up.
A 1-point game with Batavia in the lead, 20-19. Both teams coming out of the break with a basket in the first minute. A deep three-pointer. That one rattles in and out for Xavier Justice. He can't get to go. Shaker now pushing it the other way. A left-hand layup for Arturo Redento.
Redento putting the pressure on Batavia, not scared to go in the open lane and take what's his.
Abalos from the corner. That one is good. The lefty with the three ball from the corner, now at 10 points.
Yeah, Ball's starting to heat up. He's got 10 points on the day. He's been doing amazing on defense too, but now the Panthers cannot let Abalos get anything started on offense.
Shaker to Welch, now a Thatch over on the left wing. Welch with the right hand, gets the baby hook to go inside.
Welch
tied at 23 apiece.
Welch making space for himself using his body. Then just all he has to do there is just do a little hook and puts it in for two.
A left hand floater off the backboard, getting that one to go. Brett Berggren getting his first shot of the night. Or sorry, excuse me, that was Josh Cayley.
Yeah, Cayley was in this game earlier in the game, so he's gonna be someone you gotta watch out for.
Welch back-to-back buckets there for Glenbard North. Both offenses coming out of the break, firing on all cylinders. Xavier Justice now working on Thatch. Here's Kaylee. Kaylee has it up near half court. Now to Abalos. Abalos driving inside. And he's going to be fouled by Thatch going up. And that's going to send Abalos to the line here for 2 free throws.
I mean, honestly, TJ, that might be the best thing you can do. Abalos is so great inside the paint, and he's got such a bag when it comes to getting in there, that it might just be the best thing to do. Rather risk it at the free throw line, as he does make his first.
And yeah, 100%. Such a dangerous person off the dribble as well, and that's where he was right there. That's what makes him so, the thing that makes him the most dangerous is that there's not just one part of his game that he excels at. He excels at a bunch of different areas. You see a Batavia Bulldog limping after the free throw at Berggren.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up. The athletic trainer's gonna go over to talk to him, see what's up.
Looks like he's holding that right ankle. Hopefully he is okay. But Glenbard North has the ball now on the other side. Spin move, can't get the finish with the left hand is Redento, but fouled from behind. So now he will go to the line for 2 free throws. That is going to be the second foul on Xavier Justice.
Yeah, Redento inside. He's a big man. He's a great big man as he's in there, uses his height, elevates above Justice. Justice was just able to get his hand on his other hand, so.
First free throw from Redento, bounces in and out. And Redento's second one rolls out as well. 2 tough shots there from Redento.
Unfortunate there with such a close game. Like I said earlier, every single point matters. And I mean, free throws are called free throws for a reason. You gotta hit them.
A 3-ball now. Reed, nothing but net. Batavia now with a 5-point lead as Joe Reed cashes in from deep.
Yeah, Reed's starting to heat up. He's got 11 points on the day. That's his, I think, 3rd 3. So you gotta watch him outside on the perimeter.
Here's Thatch swinging it over. Carpenter has it. And a foul called on the ground, and that one will be on Joe Reed.
Yeah, Reed, one of the better 3-point shooters on this team, maybe just behind Abalos, who's also one of the best 3-point shooters on this team, if not, yeah, the best.
Shager off the inbound to Carpenter, who has it at the top of the key. Back to Shaver, driving baseline, kicks out, an open look there for Glenbard North. Won't go, Shager fighting amongst the trees to get the rebound. We have a jump ball called. Oh, one ref called for a foul and the other called for a jump ball, and they're gonna give it a jump ball.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw one of the refs hold like his fist up like a foul, and then the other ref comes in saying jump ball. Ultimately, they do go with the jump ball. Great decision there by the refs.
And this ball's gonna stay here with Glenbard North on the out of bounds, but Glenbard North did have the possession arrow in their favor. That now with Batavia. Redento trying to swing this one over. He does. Welch now has it down low on the block, trying to make another move. That one's a little bit too long. Rebounded there by Peyton Wolf. Wolf checking into the game for the first time.
Yeah, like I said earlier, TJ, you got to hit those shots. I mean, you're getting open looks. You just have to hit them.
Reed drives in. A 3-pointer off the bench is Wolf. Wolf can't get it. Mahari Thatch picks up the rebound. And a little hit there from Josh Cayley. And that's going to be his 3rd foul now. So Coach Nazos elects to go to the bench to pull him out. Couple substitutions here for the Batavia Bulldogs. Glenbard North. Ball in the hands of Thatch. He's going to hand this one off now to Redento. Ball swing over in the corner. Carpenter trying to get it down low. Ball's tipped. Back out. Carpenter now has an open look from deep. And what a play there. Carpenter pass gets tipped right back into his hands. Almost a self-assist there.
Yeah, what a sequence there. I think that might have been a self-assist. He like tries getting it in there to his man, goes off the hand of a defender right back to him, and he shoots it for 3 and makes it. I mean, those are the type of plays you got to make, I guess, to come back in this game, is they're only down 2 after this timeout.
Yeah, 3:06 remains in this one. We're going to take a quick second to shout out some of our sponsors: Breakaway Basketball, Byline Bank, Cameo Dental, Chicago Supercoach LLC, and DJ Daniel. You've been watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic right here on your sports network. Back now, the timeout. Shaker's going to strip one away. Thatch now trying to go to the basket. Uses his body against the Balos, and he finishes with the left hand. Beautiful play there from Mahari Thatch. Tying this game up at 30 apiece. Balos going to pick up his first foul here in the third quarter.
And oh my goodness, the body control of Thatch as he goes inside, and then as he gets fouled, he switches the ball to his left hand, and then puts it up, uses the backboard, and makes it in.
Free throw, however, will not go in. That one is short off the front of the rim. And now Batavia coming up the court. 2:45 remain in the third quarter. Here's the Wolf with it. He has it at the top of the key, guarded by Welch. Picks up his dribble. He's able to find find Justice. Just style pull-up jumper. Won't go. Thatch with the rebound. Trying to push the fast break. Carpenter, a 1-on-2 for him. Trying to go inside around Abalos. An open 3 now. Redento. No. Rebounded by Abalos. And now Batavia going to slow things up here as they get the ball into the hands of Dane Farrar. Farrar going to pull up in transition. No.
Farrar not scared to shoot that deep ball. My goodness.
Welch, top of the key. Now to Carpenter. Carpenter. Peyton Wolf now switched on to him. Welch trying to get it down low. He does. Redento has an open look. Can't get to go. Gets his own rebound. And that's going to be a foul, but this time it's going to be on the floor. And that's going to give Glenbard North the other go at it here down on the baseline. Or, sorry, rather, that's now the fifth team foul for Batavia. So now free throws rewarded to Turo Redento.
Yeah, Redento trying to get something started. He's been on a little cold streak. He finally breaks it, as he also breaks the tie and puts Glenbard North up 1 on Batavia.
And this is reminding me a lot of that first quarter. A lot of scoring, a lot of back and forth. It was really that second quarter for both teams. Less than 10 points for either side. Very defensive heavy, but it still remained close. It seems like when one team's hot, the other is, and when one team's cold, the other is, you know?
Exactly. No, yeah, I 100% agree with you, TJ.
Neither team can really find a way to get away from the other as Abalos is fouled out on the perimeter by Welch.
Abalos a little on a cold streak. He hasn't done much in this third quarter. He's still at 12 points. I mean, he's such a great impact that you have to make sure that he's, you know, doing the best he can on the court.
Yeah, just that 1 3-pointer very early on in this second half. Hasn't been able to get anything going since. Kaylee ball lost into the back court, but they're going to say it was a tip. But Berggren didn't realize that, somehow able to recover as Batavia. Joe Daly now in the hands of Reed. Daly trying to drive inside. Abalos, 7 on the shot clock. Left hand scoop. It's going to be a little wedgie there between the backboard and the rim, but he was fouled on the shot, so now Abalos will take a trip to the line.
Yeah, I saw Abalos yesterday do a similar move where he snatches the ball, does a little windmill in a way, then goes inside and puts it up. He was able to make it last time, but this time, instead he gets fouled and will go to the line for 2.
First one for Abalos is nothing but net. Both teams with a substitution here. Thatch and Daly go to the bench. with Ryan Bledsoe-Taylor checking in, as well as first time into the game. And Ben Sobernagel checking in. Both free throws good. 1 minute remains here in the third quarter. A tie ball game, 32 apiece. Jack Shager moving over to Redento, has a tough time handling it, recovers. Carpenter driving in, no good. Contact down low, no foul going either way. Now coming back down this way is Berggren. Berggren feeds it inside, and the right-hand floater is good there for number 10, Joe Reed.
Reed, a great move there. Gets separation, and from there, all he has to do is put up the floater, and he's great at those.
Carpenter trying to feed it down low. Can't. Ball's tipped by a ball, so it finds the hands of Carpenter, and now ball finds its way over to Kristen DeAlexander. DeAlexander, Carpenter, a three ball. That one's off the side of the rim. Fighting for it, Shager's able to come up with it. A three from Shager now, no good. 5 seconds left in the quarter, they gotta move quickly.
It's gonna be the last shot.
A sidestep three ball at the buzzer, and he knocks it down. Dane Farrar able to hit it as time expires in the third quarter, giving Batavia a 5-point lead.
My goodness, Farrar, step back, gets his separation, and then hits the tough shot. That's that's a very difficult shot to hit, Farrar. My goodness.
A huge momentum swing there for Batavia. Instead of a 2-point game going into the fourth, now a 5. And with that, we're gonna take a second here to notice some of our sponsors: Elmhurst Airborne Basketball, Elmhurst Baseball and Softball, Elmhurst Eagles Football, Elmhurst Photo Boutique, and MPIST. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You've been watching the 2024 Jack Tosh Holiday Classic right here on York Sports Network. Back now here for the start of the fourth quarter. A last-second three from Dane Farrar gave Batavia a 5-point lead. Batavia also going to get first possession here, so a huge offensive possession for Glenbard North.
Yeah, Glenbard North's defense has to start locking up because they cannot let Batavia start getting on a run as they're down 5 now.
Ball stuck in the corner. Farrar now on the wing. Out to Abalos, the no-look pass. Reed in the corner, that one's long. They're gonna say last touch there by Batavia, and
wow.
Well, I'm sure you can hear what the Batavia fans don't agree. Glenbard North getting it in before the refs can get any kind of communication between each other. Shager with it over on the wing. Redento up top. Ball into the hands of newcomer Javion Howard. First time he's checked into the game. And now out of bounds, and now this time it will go in favor of Batavia.
Yeah, Batavia has to forget about that costly turnover and just, get focused on just scoring now. Like, put it in the past,
Farrar has it up top. 7 minutes now left to play. Farrar gets it over now. Kaylee to Abalos in the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot from Kaylee, no good. Fighting for it down the baseline. And we're gonna see the ball be thrown from Josh Kaylee off his own teammate's chest, that Brett Berggren, and go out of bounds. So now Glenbard North with possession of the basketball. We see a couple of substitutions being made. Lamari Carpenter getting a breather. as well as Javion Howard.
And if you're Glenbard North, this is exactly how you want it to come into this. You want to make sure that Batavia is not getting anything started on offense, but the only thing that Glenbard North has to start doing is make something of it on offense.
You can see, we'll see right here for Redento, and McQuade can get it done as Redento drives baseline around Abalos right hand. That's going to be short. Ball tipped by Thatch, finding the hands of Abalos. And now the Batavia Bulldogs trying to make something happen here. An open look from the corner. Reed, he knocks down another triple, extending the lead to 8. A timeout called by Coach Kevin Ton of Glenbard North. And the momentum is starting to swing in favor of the Bulldogs.
And the Abalos-Reed connection, that's the 3rd assist that Abalos has had with Reed on a 3-point shot. Abalos now with 14 points and Reed overcoming with 16 points now. Those two have a special connection as they lead 40 to 32 as we will take a short break and be back very soon. You're watching York Sports Network.
Back now from the break, and before this ball gets inbound, we want to thank our sponsors real quick. Every single day basketball, Howard Customs, ICI Builds, Knights Basketball, and Lockdown Basketball. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring this year's Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Thatch now driving inside, can't get the legs go, rolls off the front of the rim. Glenbard North really needed that one to fall.
Yeah, the Panthers have to start getting something started on offense. They're scoreless in their 4th quarter. They're at a stalemate of 32 points. Well, Batavia has 40.
A shot there from Batavia, extending it now to 10 points as Bergeron is able to knock it down, but then jumping on the ball on the floor is Josh Cayley, which causes a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Panthers.
Yeah, and Glenbard North got lucky there, able to have the jump ball go their way. They cannot afford another turnover with about 5 minutes and a half left to go in this 4th quarter.
Glenbard North now. Redento. Moving the ball over to Shager. Shager who has it at the top of the key. Redento on the wing. Here's Bledsoe Taylor. Glenbard North swinging the ball around the perimeter. Thatch without a dribble now. Finds Redento, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Redento goes in. A fadeaway shot there off the front of the rim once again. Glenbard North just seems to leave everything short right now.
And Glenbard North, they're getting open looks. They're getting the separation they want. They just cannot get anything to fall into the basket, TJ.
Yeah, it's all right there, but can't finish it off. A pull-up jumper. That one's long. Fighting for the rebound. Eventually, Glenbard North does come up with it. A little bit scary there for the Panthers. Bledsoe Taylor trying to work his way inside. Kicks it back outside. Shager now. Shager trying to get it down low. As we see Joe Reed jump in front of that one, but it goes out of bounds. Carpenter checking back in for Glenbard North. And Xavier Justice checking it back in for Batavia, but we see Arturo Redento head to the bench for Glenbard North, who is their 2nd leading scorer in this game.
Yeah, Redento's had a bit of a cold streak in this 3rd and 4th quarter, TJ, so not surprised there.
Thatch this time, it's long. Glenbard North has a lid on the basket right now. Good defense there from Bledsoe Taylor. Reed driving inside on the baseline. The right-hand finish won't go. Welch tips it back outside. Abalos is able to pick that loose ball up. Abalos on the left wing, guarded by Thatch. 3:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Abalos at half court. Swings it over. Reed another three. Reed another three-point bucket there.
And Abalos another pass to Reed for a three-point shot. That's 4 on the day now.
Huge play. Bledsoe Taylor trying to make something happen on the other end. Shager now. Shager drives in. Pass down low. Welch goes up with it. Leaves it short again. They're going to say it's last touchdown low by Batavia. But a 13-point lead now for the Bulldogs. And we've kind of seen this fourth quarter, the same thing that happened in the second for Glenbard North. A cold spree amongst them on the offensive side of the floor.
Like I mean, Welch is getting separation. He has an open look for the shot, but just couldn't get it to fall. Now he has to risk it by shooting 2 free throws.
First one for Welch is good. Glenbard North gonna have to get hot here in the remaining 2 minutes and 57 seconds. They want to continue on to the Final Four of the Consolation Tournament.
In the Consolation Tournament, even though it's not you're coming into the tournament not wanting to be in that, but I mean, it's still important to play good. I mean, yeah.
And obviously, if you want to lose on a day, it would be day 1, so you can at least play for the Consolation Championship game, which both these teams have an opportunity to do. 11-point deficit here for Batavia, 45-34, 2:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. The winner of this will play Downers Grove South on Monday to see who will advance to the Consolation Championship. And with this break, we would like to thank some of our sponsors here at the Tosh Hottie Classic. Lucio Digital Coaching Tools, LW Reedy Real Estate, Mama Maria's Pizza, the Martucci family, and MC Squared. Thank you to all of our Tosh Holiday Classic sponsors. I've been Tio Sokaitis, and alongside me so far has been Gabriel Arriaga. Don't go anywhere for the conclusion of this Elite 8 matchup. You are watching the Tosh Holiday Classic right here on York Sports Network. Back now here from the timeout. 11-point game, 45-34. An over and back called on Batavia. That's a rough one. A turnover this late in the game could be costly if Glenbard North can find a rhythm on this offensive side. Mahari Thatch, the one to bring it up here for Glenbard North. A pass over Carpenter to Shager, an open look from deep. Off the front of the rim once again. Can't seem to get anything to get over that front part of the rim. A foul called there. That's going to be on Ryan Bledsoe Taylor. That's going to be his first, team's second here in the fourth. 2 fouls to give, rather.
Yeah, in this fourth quarter, TJ, if you want to come back, you have to start playing clean basketball. These fouls are way too costly for Glenbard North if they want to come back in this game.
And Carpenter trying to poke that ball loose is going to pick up another one. Let's see Mahari Thatch and Matt Welch both at 3 fouls apiece for Glenbard North, and Josh Cayley with 3 for himself on the Batavia side. Reed being guarded closely, but a foul called. Bledsoe Taylor gonna pick up another one. Not a 4. 14 fouls, his second now.
Yeah, and Glenbard North is recognizing that Batavia is just gonna want to hold this ball and make sure they can run out as much clock as they can.
Don't want him to send him to the line just yet, though. A good trap there. Finding a man in the corner, Reed. Reed now double teamed. Thatch trying to get his hands on it, does, but Justice is able to come up with it. Reed driving baseline, a wide open layup, and he finishes at the rack.
And with that, he breaks 20 points, and he has 21 points on the day. Reed having himself quite a day, TJ.
Yeah, Reed for sure doing it all here for this Batavia Bulldogs team as we throw one over.
And I almost caught it, but
The equipment is good, Gabriel Arriaga. What a save there.
just off the fingertips of Gabriel Arriaga, one of the announcers, me. Because I almost got that
I was
one.
about to say, you're that announcer.
I
so.
am. Yes, I am.
Great play there by Gabriel Arriaga. 13-point game, 1:30 remains in this game. Thatch hands it off now to Shager. Thatch is going to have a good look from behind the arc. But once again, it is short for this Panthers team, and Abalos gets fouled. He'll now go to the line for two. And
Yeah, as you said earlier, TJ, it seems like everything for the Panthers just falls short. Every single shot is like, as we saw there, that shot fell short. And I mean, with a minute and 19 left, this game's starting to feel more and more over and out of reach for Glenbard North.
Justice. Ball now in the corner, Reed. Reed dribbling it around, throws it back into the back court. And that's going to be an over and back called on Batavia. Trying to save it there was Dean Farrar. Under a minute now left to play.
Down by more than 10. Seems like now this is just all stat padding as we have only 50 seconds left to go in this game.
Welch passes this one off. Shager a pull-up three, and Shager knocks it down, but it might just be a little too late. A 10-point game. They're going to need a couple of steals, but a foul on Welch. That's now going to be his fourth. Him and Thatch both with 4.
I mean, best case scenario for them is you have 32 seconds left. It's 47-37, 10-point game. Is they miss both of these free throws, somehow able to get it down court, get a shot off, then maybe foul again, or best case scenario, get the steal. So even though it's a very unlikely chance, TJ, I still see a way that Glenbard North could possibly come back in this game. Just very, very slim possibility, TJ.
I mean, we have seen some crazy stuff at the Tosh, but that might be the craziest if that were to happen.
I mean, this is Tosh, TJ. Anything can happen. It's Toshmas.
A drive inside Carpenter. Once again, another shot
Just
falling
short.
just short.
Justice.
And with no time on the shot clock, Xavier Justice adds well, that's his first 2 points of the game. You mentioned he was more so of a facilitator, played that role very well today for his team. 4 seconds on the clock, and Batavia holds it out. 50-37, the final score. Batavia Bulldogs take down the Glenbard North Panthers and advance to the Consolation Final Four, which will be held here on Monday, and they will take on the Downers Grove South Mustangs. And Gabe, you got to see both of those games get played here today. And what do you think? What's your prediction? And what do you think both of those teams need to do to successfully move on to the Consolation Championship?
I think for Batavia, I mean, the biggest thing that sets them apart is Abalos. Abalos is such a great player, not to mention Joe Reed, just incredible. He's a great three-point shooter. I mean, in my opinion, I think Batavia would win next one as I watched both games, but that's just me. That's my prediction. We're about to have a quick interview with the top scorer of Batavia, Joe Reed. He's going to give us his thoughts. TJ, you want to take it away? He's going to meet him. Okay. TJ, ready?
I want to hear this.
Okay, TJ.
I'm here with player of the game, Joe Reed from Batavia. Joe, you guys advanced now to the Final Four of the consolation bracket. You had a big game, 21 points. You were really feeling it early from the three-point line. What was going through your head there early on when you were trying to get things going for your offense?
So we had practice this morning, and we made it very, very crucial to get in the gym early, get our work going. to get ahead of them during the day, and I mean it shows. So.
Back and forth through the first 3 quarters of this one. What was your coach talking to you about going into that fourth quarter? What needed to change for you guys that ultimately led you to start pulling away there in the fourth?
Well, these guys are conference opponents, and we know every time we play them and every time we play some conference games, they're going to be battles, and it's going to come down to the final tee. And, you know, just staying together, getting ahead of on defense, playing just harder, I guess. And shots falling helps too, but, yeah, so just playing hard.
All right, thank you very much, Joe. Congratulations and good luck on Monday.
Yep, thank you.
Batavia advances to take on Downers Grove.